In this video, we're going to talk about how to use the z-table in order to find a percentage on a lower end tail. So the z-table with normal distribution table gives us a cumulative probability, which means that given a z-score, the table will give us the percentage that is always below it. So the z-table always gives us a lower end. So for instance, let's say that we find a z-score of 1.56. Then what we're going to need to do is we're going to go ahead and look at our z-table, find 1.56 on it, and it will give us the left end tail, the percentage of people that are below that. So let's go ahead and put our table in here. Now, as you look at your z-table, I want you to notice that the two sides look very similar. The main difference here is that one side gives us negatives and one side gives us positives. So as the one on the left over here, all the z-scores are negative values. Over here, all the z-scores are positive values. Remember, a z-score measures how many standard deviations we are away from our expected value. So positive z-score tells us that we are above average. So notice that my z marker right there is above the center. A negative z-score tells me I'm below average. So over here, notice my z marker is below the center. Now, going back to the example we're actually doing here, I want to know what percent of people would fall at or below a z-score of 1.56. To find this, I go to my positive table, and on the left column, I find 1.5. And I trace it across. And it's 1.56, so I'm going to come up to 0.06 and trace it down. The percentage of people then that fall at or below that is the intersection of those two. So this number right here in the center. So if I draw my bell curve and I put 1.56 on it, 1.56 as a z-score would be above the center. 1.56 standard deviations above average. Then the percentage of people that fall at or below that marker over here would be 0.9406 or 94.06% of people. So once again, in order to use the z-score to find a percentage, all we're going to do is decide, well, is our z-score negative or positive? Select the appropriate table, trace our number in, and then find the second decimal place on the top and trace it down. Intersection will be the probability on the left end or lower end.